Hey, Chief Meteorologist Kendra Kent in the Fox Carolina Weather Center. We have an updated track on Dorian, not a whole lot different from what we had before. It takes it about 40 to 50 miles off the coast of South Carolina and very close to the Outer Banks of North Carolina as it's moving north Wednesday into Thursday. It keeps it a Category 5 storm. We have winds at 180 miles per hour, and we're looking at that northerly turn with the storm happening over the next 24 hours. That is going to be crucial to this forecast. Here's the new forecast track. Again, it's pretty similar to what it was before. It's going to make a close pass by Florida, and then same thing around the Carolina coast. How crazy would it be to have this miss the continental U.S.? You know, that's what we're all hoping for. And that's what this forecast line, the center line, is showing right now. But it's going to come close enough where we'll get some big impacts. We would still feel tropical storm to Category 1 force winds along the Carolina coastline. If this happened, we'd get incredibly heavy rainfall. And the upstate, if you're watching from upstate or northeast Georgia or the mountains, we would not see very much. In fact, minimal impacts in our area. So let's step through all of this. We'll start with what it looks like right now. Winds at 180 miles per hour, a very well-formed eye. Look at that. And it is heading toward Freeport in the Bahamas. But then again, we'll start to hook northward and move along Florida's coast. Hurricane warnings along the I-95 corridor for many counties. And then it brushes by the South Carolina coast. Now, the big question is how far it's going to be offshore. And it does look like that was the old arrow I'd drawn. It looks like it might have moved a touch farther out. It definitely hasn't gotten any closer in the latest update, but about 40 to 50 miles off the coast is what we're expecting. But again, it will bring the impacts even on the left-hand side of that storm, even if it's not making a complete landfall. Looking at it moving out to sea as a Category 1 storm. Now, spaghetti plots all clustered basically offshore. Got a couple that do not do that, but most of these stay offshore. We like this. We're hoping that trend keeps up. We'll still get the impacts, but we will be spared the most major, obviously we don't want the center of circulation passing over, and that's what will likely stay offshore if that continues. Wednesday into Thursday, winds at 40 to 60 miles per hour. Gusts could be even higher. This is the South Carolina coast. Periods of very heavy rain, 3 to 7 inches will be possible. But what I want to drive home is that if this path stays, and I tell you that it's been very consistent the last couple of days, I think that we're looking at a pretty decent forecast now where we're just going to be fine-tuning how close it comes to the coast. We will feel very limited impacts here. Some clouds, breezy at times. You'll get 2 to 4 inches of rain potentially in some inland spots there in the orange, maybe up to 40 mile per hour wind gust. And then we'd be looking at much higher winds and heavy rain right up along the coastline. So that's how it's looking right now. We will keep you posted here in the Fox Carolina Weather Center. Be sure to tune in with Nicole and Isaac tomorrow morning. They'll have all the latest updates from overnight and let you know if this storm's getting any closer when it comes to the track of Dorian.